Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie and tonight it's about 11:30. I've been working since about 7 when my friend Jenna came over and helped me tremendously because I just didn't even know where to start. But let me show you the progress. She's beauty and she's clean. She's my extra bedroom. So, my son has decided that he wants to come and live with me for a little while. And this is my extra room where I throw stuff in. I work over there. Everything has been taken away. We're going to make this a big gaming room / bedroom for him. So I got everything that has to do with me out of this room. I scrubbed the floors. I put a sheet and a couple of pillows here because this folds out into a bed. We can take it away and get, another bed if he doesn't like this bed. We'll see what he likes. This is just boxes of stuff that has belonged to him since he was very young, and we've been through it, and he decided what he wanted to keep and what he didn't. But as a surprise to him, I'm going to go ahead and paint this room the way I've always wanted to. I think I'm going to do like a dark blue wall here, and then maybe tan on these walls, like the same tan I have in the hallways and all of my other main areas. And so I think that's going to have to stay there though, because I guess I could put it up on that wall above the stairs. We'll see. So the only thing I have left to do is to peel off the rest of that, but Jenna helped me get started, get organized. We got a lot done just clearing all of the junk that I had thrown in here and shut the door. And here are parts and pieces of his gaming equipment that he's going to build a PC. Okay. I have this. If he doesn't like this, I took out all my florals. I do want to vacuum in there, but he could use this for storage, or he could bring his own if he wants. I'm going to leave the TV because he's got 2 huge curved 27-inch gaming monitors. He can move all of this furniture however he wants it. He can do whatever he wants. I just wanted to get it into a clean slate, remove everything of me from it so it could be his personal space. Other than that, I might move that out just so, because that's like the last thing of really me, because you know how I love my flag. So, and I need to remove that. And I have given him a, whatever this thing's called, laundry basket. He has 3 drawers in here for storage if he needs it. And then I just cleared all of that stuff that was up there that I've been saying, oh yeah, we're going to go through that and take to good. No. Done. So I'll probably get I want to get another pack of hangers for him. I'm going to get the blue paint and the tan paint. And then I want to, I'll show you the other space I did. Everything's a wreck, everything's a wreck, everything is a wreck, but it all makes sense. I know what goes where and what I have to do. I just haven't done it because I've been focusing on his spot. Everything's fine. Then I got to this spot. Well, he's got to have a clean bathroom. So we went to scrubbing on this bad boy. And I want to take down this cow print. This shelf I want to take down. That I want to take down. That I want to take down. And I did hang this in here and left my Christmas. It's a little short, but it's fine. It's fine. I have to get a liner, okay? So that's one thing I have to get. I did scrub all of these walls, even though nobody takes a shower in here. I took some bleach and stuff and mold and mildew and whatever. Scrubbed it all. Did the best I could with the tub. This I can just keep working on. That's where I had my boots laying and they stained it. So, yeah. That's a rust stain from a paint can. I don't know if that's going to come out, but whatever. I have Manly soaps already in there for when he used to visit when he was in the Navy. So I want to get him some blue and red and white towels. I know, I'm being extra, but I'm going to remove all of these little things. Just get him a few towels in here. I'm not going to go crazy. One red, one blue, one white, one more blue, one more red up there, whatever. Red, white, and blue up there, 2 here, whatever. It's fine. And he'll be ready to go. Everything's clean, nice and clean, ready to go. I have not scrubbed the floor in here. I need to do that, but I cannot do any more tonight because it is ridiculously late and I have to go to work. So, yeah. That's where we are so far. Oh, I also have to... I started putting all of my Dollar Tree soaps in here. We're going to have to work on this. Oh, there's all my hand sanitizers, my soaps, my smell goods, my things, okay? We can get rid of a lot of stuff under there. That's my cleaning toothbrush. Yeah, and then I went through here and I just left men's stuff here because he's man. Great. So the space is ready for him. I am closing all of the doors so that none of my bad animals will get in here. I now have to get my cat out of this room because he decided, oh good, he left. Because he decided that the box was where he wanted to sit. So now he's gone. That's good. Wait a minute. Let me check back there. Okay. So yeah, that's what I've been doing all night. So tomorrow after work, I need to take all of this stuff and put it where it's going to go. I'll probably throw a lot of it into my craft room because that seems to be the place where everything is going until I figure out what I'm doing. And it's not too bad so far, right? We've got some more room here. That's my monitor. And I was going to leave it in there, but it doesn't have the right refresh rate. You know, you got to have all these things. So this is what I get to take care of. I have to really learn to let go of junk. All these faux florals, I need to... And Jenna said, you told us on your video not to let you throw things out, so I guess all this stuff will go to the attic. This is the stuff I'm talking about. I was a Girl Scout leader back in, 2001 to 2008, 9. That's my shirt, all stained, sitting in a closet. It has no purpose other than memories. I have the memories in pictures. I have the memories in my... What? Okay. So, yeah. There's all my junk journaling stuff. But yeah, exciting things. So once I get to painting and working more on that room, I'll bring that to you next. All right, it is the next day and I am back. And I just realized I started without hitting record. Sorry. So I'm going to take you around, show you what I've done. I've taken all of the big pieces. We'll talk about it. All right, so I might have shown you this last night. We don't know. Maybe not, because this morning I took the dresser that was there to the Goodwill. No, to the dump. This needs to go to the Goodwill. I need to take it apart so I can transport it because he's bringing his full-size bed and dresser and all that. So this used to be my craft room. For anybody that's been with me since the beginning, you remember this was my craft room, and then I went to the other room. Then I think I came back over here. Then I went over to the other room and stayed because I just felt like my guests are going to need more room than just, that smaller room. So one thing I've always wanted to do in here is to paint. And I've always envisioned like a deep blue, navy blue wall and like tan wall, other 3 walls. And I just feel like that would be perfect and masculine for him. I could also go gray and green because he loves the Philadelphia Eagles, but ultimately it is my house, so I am going to paint it the colors that I want. And then he can decorate it however he wants, as long as he patches his holes and does all, we're fine. Don't know if the TV will stay in here. We don't know. But I've started taping off the ceiling, and I'm going to tape off that wall and the rest of the ceiling, and then I'm going to get started on this wall, painting it blue. So I'll be right back in a second. All right, guys, new computer, so I'm hoping you can hear me okay. But the title of this video is My World Got Turned Upside Down. And the reason why I titled that is because all of this happened so fast. He came over on a Tuesday and said, I'm ready to move in on Friday. So Tuesday night, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday were all days that I was working on this room to prepare it for him. So I've done that. I've gone out. I've gotten, plenty of things for him to pack lunches for his job and, stuff for us to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinners because I usually just, have my lunches at work in my refrigerator at work, and then here I just have either dinners or most of the time I pick up dinner because who wants to cook for one person? So I'm kind of excited that I get to cook again. So yeah, that's what's going on. So that's why I looked frantic, was frantic, now better. Everything is settled. He's gotten all of his stuff in and everything is fine. And it's just going to be so much fun to watch him build this computer and then play video games through it. It's amazing what these kids can do these days. I tell you what. But yeah, it was long, it was hard. I got it done as usual. And, you know, I like it. I like the blue. I like the tan. It kind of looks gold in daylight, but overall, I like the contrast of the colors. It's neutral enough that I could do anything with this room and it would look fine. It's not too girly. It's not too manly. So I would have to say that it's pretty much turned out to be exactly what I envisioned. I wanted, and don't ask me why. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with these. One wall has color, and the other 3 are another color. We don't know. I do it all over my house. It's because I want color, but I don't want to saturate a room in that color. I want to have pops of color here and pops of color there, but they have to match and kind of blend in and go with all of the decor. I don't know. We don't know what I think. We just know what I see in my head, and I have to make it happen. So, yeah, that's where the whole crazy part comes in, and I'm just, running around picking up dressers and throwing them in my car and into the dumpster and painting walls within, few hours. Jenna did come over and help me finish painting the 3 tan walls. And my Lord, that woman, I don't know what I would do without her. She has just been such an absolute angel. Absolute. All right, it is a new day. I've finished working for the day. I'm having some dinner, editing this video. I'm going to show you where we are now. I had to cut a lot out because Jenna came over and helped me. She's not really into being on camera, which is fine, and I respect that. So we have a huge update. What do you think, Pookie Bear? There it is. I have to put a second coat on this wall because it has areas where it just wasn't sticking right. I don't understand. Whatever. Anyway, so that's the blue. This is the tan. The blue is called Undersea. And I thought that was perfect since he had been a submariner. I'm not going to put that picture back in here. I told him he could do whatever he wants, but I did kind of give him an idea of how cool it would be if he had all of his guitars hanging on the wall. Well, we got a lot of guitars, okay? So I've got to finish painting that area and that wall. I just couldn't do anymore. Could not do anymore. My hands hurt so bad. So yeah, you can see the difference in the color, I guess. He said, you painted it gold? I'm like, it is tan. It does kind of look gold in daylight, but that's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. So yeah. I'm going to hang some curtains. I got some curtains. I don't know exactly where they are at the moment because... yeah, this is the craft room. Here's the curtains. See how they're gonna look. Oh yeah, they're fine. They'll be fine. Okay, good. So yeah, I took the curtains completely out and patched all the holes and stuff. I gotta sand that one, that's why it's not painted yet. Because I want to raise them and hang them properly. Anyway, so yeah, that's the state of his room as of now. I also came through and removed everything off of the walls for him. I haven't, I need to paint in here and clean the walls and stuff. I mean, I haven't even patched really where I took out my thing, but whatever. So he has red and blue towels, and he has a blue and a white. And he has a liner now, so that's good. So his bathroom's ready. His bedroom is almost ready. But just, here's an idea. That's normal. Packed his bags. Oh, look, a guitar. Oh, and a keyboard. Wait, another guitar. Another. And another back there. And another. And a ukulele, and another, and something in that box musical, and a little keyboard thingy, and I have a lot of music. That is fabulous. I told him we should hang them on the blue wall, but I'm trying to let him decide what he wants to do in his room, but I think it'd be really freaking cool. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to give you an update on what's going on to turn my world upside down. You could tell by that first clip. That lovely hairdo I had going on. I was frantic. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you haven't, please hit subscribe. I love gaining new friends. And until the next one, I'll see you then. Bye.